Playdate, episode 103. We have a very, 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 very special guest today, our good friend, Grace O'Malley.
Hey, guys.
Grace, thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
Grace is a comedian. Grace has podcasts, a woman of many talents.
Thank you very much.
You and I have been trying to get this going for
A little bit, Ski.
a couple years now, and we finally did it. My last text to you was, if you're ever in LA, please come on my pod, and you didn't respond.
Oh.
But
I think that's because my last text to you was a voice memo of something bizarre.
Oh, yeah. Can we talk about that?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that on the car right here.
I was reading I only went up like a thing, but I texted you at like 2 a.m. Call me, lady, and you didn't.
I didn't?
You didn't call me. So
Well, it's probably better off because when it's 2 o'clock here,
right,
it's 5 o'clock my time, and
right.
That's a Grace you don't want to. You don't want to know about her at all.
You and I have been playing phone tag for a while now.
Yeah.
So what was the story? You were at a live show.
I was doing a live show.
Yeah, we got
I actually don't even fully remember. I was at a live show, and one of the things was like, there was a question I was asked, but I don't know what prompted. Let me just see what it says first.
Like, who's the biggest idiot you know?
I think it was. I said something. It was crazy, right? It was pretty.
I don't remember. So
Something
in
about-
your favor, I don't. You could make up a completely new story if you'd like.
Okay, because yours has expired, right?
I believe so. Do you still have it?
I'm pretty
so
sure
never mind.
I'm pretty sure I heard it. I think I remember what it was.
What was it?
I'm not gonna say it.
I don't want to say it either, but I brought it up, so
Are you
here we
gonna hurt
go.
my feelings?
No, it's flattering. It's flattering.
lovely.
It's
Okay.
Yeah,
flattering.
it's something. I don't know.
This is a voice.
Is this gonna make her uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
Probably both of you guys.
Let's get it going.
Probably your girlfriend too.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Oh yeah, I don't have it anymore.
Dang. All right. Sorry, Flanny.
Yeah, sorry guys, that's
Alright.
a blue ball for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a story for another day.
Yeah. It's gone to the. It's gone.
I had a thing yesterday that made me laugh. I got home, and my roommate Ty was sitting at the dinner table. And he
What's
was,
Ty's vibe?
Ty is
He's chill.
He's
Chill?
a cool
Yeah.
guy. They were just
I
at
thought you said jail.
Stagecoach
I was
together.
like, jail.
Jail.
He's in jail.
He is in jail.
He
He's a good
is.
guy.
He's
He's,
a. You find out the cheapest apartment I can find is like in a jail. The only one that.
You can leave and go.
It's
Yeah.
like hostel jail. It's very
Yeah.
cool, very chill vibes.
But he was wearing a Hulu tracksuit. We'll put a picture of it right here. And that begs the question, like, there's something very funny about, he's not, like, what do you like to watch? And it's like, he doesn't say a show. He just is a big fan of Hulu.
Yeah, he just loves their. He loves their.
He's a huge fan of the streaming service.
They got live sports now too.
Doesn't necessarily care what's on it. But I just thought that was weird. Like, where do you even get a Hulu? Do you own a Hulu?
Does he work for the arts?
Yeah.
Oh, he works in music.
Okay.
But like,
Hulu's trying to tap into that music
There's
realm.
probably songs
I
about
suppose.
Hulu.
all right, let's write a song about Hulu.
I mean, I feel like we could.
Writing music is so easy.
Damn right.
One of my pitches for draft ideas to Willy was like, oh, dude, we should do, because we do like things that don't exist or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, we should do stand-up jokes that don't exist. And Willy was like, that means that you still have to write.
It's writing five
was like,
good
You're
jokes.
you're just doing stand
They would exist by now.
We've gotten way too confident that like we're really good at coming up with things that don't exist, but like you can push it too far where it's like that's just another job that we are not good at.
like making a show that doesn't exist. Well, now you're just writing a show.
we've done that many
Entire
times.
fleshed out scripts for films.
How did you get into stand-up?
I did like open mics on the side of the road in 2020.
On the side of the road?
New York City, baby.
Cars are like flying past. You're like, come on!
It was like in those like little huts that they had. Like, do you remember those? Like
Like an interstate thing?
They would
like
have, like,
you-
little,
they give
Oh,
you-
like during COVID, you mean?
yeah, COVID. Yeah.
Like a
Like
yurt?
yurts
I thought you
and
meant like
shit.
where it like scans your Easy Pass. You're like, it'll be $1.50
toll
or
Yeah, I was telling jokes.
or you can listen to one of my killer jokes.
I worked at a toll booth.
I just tried it out for each passenger.
So they'd set up huts on the side of the road?
Yeah, and so like it was like where you would like have dinner. So like it would like be
Yeah.
Oh, like in
in
a
the
city.
street.
I was picturing like
Yeah.
an interstate.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
no.
yeah.
I'm anti those things.
Oh, I love
I think
them.
COVID's gone. You should give us the parking spots back because now
Oh, that's a horrible take.
Every restaurant in LA just takes up 5 parking spots out on the street.
Yeah,
now.
for like cool outdoor seating.
We don't drive.
What about cool outdoor?
I don't
In New
drive
York,
either.
we don't drive. So
Car. Oh, you're outnumbered now. Car
I'm fine
hammer.
with that.
Oh,
Another current Barstool employee. I have a great memory. Me, you, and Diego sat at an outdoor Mexican spot.
Oh yeah, you know
one of those
Diego
things.
Rodriguez.
Oh yeah,
He's the
my
man.
boy. Yeah,
He's fantastic.
I was
Also,
supposed to meet up with you guys that day.
yes.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, yeah,
fantastic.
what the hell?
Also,
Yeah,
I probably
Ditch
shouldn't.
ya.
But okay, so I'm back in. If it's in New York City, you can
Yeah,
have them.
yeah.
Okay.
If you're in like Portland, Maine, I'm from Maine, and all the parking's gone now because every restaurant is outside. Every restaurant's 60% outside now.
What do you want to get rid of the bike pass next?
What happened to supporting local
I
business?
hate bikers so much. I think if you're a local business and you still have one of those COVID things outside,
You're greedy.
I'm going to come in with a bag of my own hair and nails and sprinkle it in the food and say that it was from one of the cooks and get you shut down.
I have a feeling it wouldn't be your own hair and nails.
Take it from one of
Someone
my
else's.
take it from one of my victims.
You can have some.
Sorry, so you're doing stand up on the side of the road.
And yeah, it's like doing open mics, and then like I would like go up if a buddy asked me to do one of their shows. But like last year, I just started like doing it full time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
And
crazy.
you're getting from what I've seen, you're very good now. Were you bad at the start?
Dude, it was so bad.
How do you get through that?
It
That
was-
sounds horrible.
It's the corniest thing that everyone says is like you just gotta. It's reps.
Yeah.
It's like working out.
Do other comedians like if they know you're new, they like will cut you some slack if you bomb? Or is it just like that is?
I don't know. I've like been pretty lucky. Everyone's been really super awesome to me. But I don't know. People still talk shit if you're bombing. They just
Yeah.
won't say it to your face, I guess.
Do you ever meet guys that are like still bombing and they're like they've been doing it for a while?
I've heard about some like top dogs that like bomb every night.
Really?
Yeah, because they're just like they go up and they just like they like being on stage and they're not even like doing material.
I feel like there's definitely people I've seen at like shows out here that are like, every time I've seen them, I'm like, I think they're just like, they can't give it up kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's not really progressing anywhere, but
Yeah.
they're like in the scene so they can,
I know.
You gotta hang
Yeah.
up the cleats at some point. You said you
Yeah.
bombed last night or 2 nights ago?
The first time I did the store, which is the last time and the only time,
Why?
I thought I had 5 minutes. Turns out they gave me 10.
Oh,
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh.
you're just drowning on stage.
Dude, it's so bad. I go and my sister came with me, and I go, dude, we're leaving. When I got off stage, I'm like, we're leaving. She goes, well, I still have my drink, and I was like, we're leaving. And then
Chug it.
she wouldn't come behind me. I like had to grab her by
This
the
sister?
fucking collar. I'm like, we are leaving right now. I was like, dude. She's like, well, I still have my drink. I cried the whole way home, but you know, stand up's so much fun.
Yeah.
I
Otherwise-
had like 4 Coors Lights the other night, and I told Liam I was going to open for him in Charleston in June. So
Are you going to?
probably not.
I think you gotta.
I don't have any material.
In June?
That's not true.
Yeah.
You could
got
comb
that.
through this podcast and find some stuff to,
Yeah.
to build out.
Yeah.
Just read off lists. People just want to see you.
I was pulling up my notes app. I was trying to find stuff, and
Yeah.
the first thing that came up was I think I told you this. What if Rosa Parks, she didn't get up because she had a boner? It was. She didn't even mean to start the movement.
Dude, that is,
There it is, classic.
that's gold, man.
That's a closer.
That is gold. I was
was
speaking
just
of
embarrassed.
You could do. We know some guys that guys or gals. There are people that are popular, got popular, and then started doing stand up like after. And like I don't want to name names. My girlfriend's sister said she went to one of those people, and they had 4 like openers, like local guys and girls, and they all were really dark. And all these girls are just there to see him. And then the first 4 people that went were like talking about like really grim stuff. And he said it was the most uncomfortable thing in the world because it's like girls are fangirling over this guy. And then like 4 guys from Pittsburgh are just like talking about.
Well, see, that's why I'm reluctant to do stand up.
Because you're too good. You're too edgy.
I would draw out all these girls just like
Right.
chomping at the bit, and then they wouldn't be.
it's like I'm an artist, man. I'm not just like a piece of meat.
Yeah, I'm not just like some hunk of ass up on stage. You know.
Yeah,
You
it is. You're telling me.
You get it.
No, I need more male fans because
I think
it's just
we
like a
need more.
slumber party for me.
We are by far, I think, at this company, we have the highest proportion of female
Oh,
listeners.
really?
By
Do you
like
think
a
it's because
lot.
of the name?
I think so. Maybe in like the branding
It's
is kind of like
it's a bait and
Google
switch.
Gaga.
yeah,
Women
you got a little
are
pink on the
dumber.
logo. Yeah,
Chicks love pink.
yeah,
And kids.
yeah.
Kids, lipstick, purses,
Shopping,
all
yes.
sorts of stuff.
The works.
But we're still like
but it's like 30%.
Yeah.
That's good though.
Yeah.
That's like a good ratio.
What's your? Have you looked at yours?
80-20.
Okay, all right, yeah. The
Female
other way.
man.
Female.
So this is mutually beneficial, maybe in that
Yeah,
regard.
I think we could.
You can come on full time.
I would love that. I would really love that. That would be like somewhere in the middle of like where I've been.
Yeah.
Because I did like the frat place. Now I'm at the sorority place.
Yeah.
I think you guys are a good middle.
Yeah, what do we like come across as
the
in
special
the public
ed room
eye
in this
or to people outside? of it?
Barstool's cooler cousin.
All right, let's go.
Ooh.
Let's go. I can take that.
I think I might get in trouble.
Clip that. Barstool's cousin with Down syndrome.
We will take that. we also Lauren's gone, by the way. I don't know if we ever addressed that. Lauren moved to Mexico.
Yes.
And we've got Andrew sitting in with us. So Andrew, if you want to say hi.
Yeah, hi guys.
This is
I'm excited
Andrew.
to be here.
Yeah.
Grace, you're coming on the morning that we just passed Conan.
Oh yeah, we are, dude. Spotify, our last episode, like got in their algorithm or something, and so we like our normal on Spotify will get like maybe like 15 to 20,000 listens, and the last episode has 200,000 listens.
You gotta be shitting me, boys.
And we are now climbing the Spotify charts. We just passed Conan. We're top 50 in like top
Suck it,
podcasts
Conan.
in the country. Yeah, fuck you, Conan.
We're right below. Who's like the right wing?
Megyn Kelly.
Right below
Yeah.
Megyn
Nice.
Kelly. Coming
That's the
for your
sweet
ass.
spot, boys.
Yeah.
Bro, so we're doing-
Sandwich
Conan
between
Kelly.
Kill Tony and Megyn Kelly.
Yeah. So this is we've been posting about it, and I think people are like, "Wait, what the hell?" And I think it's gonna be fleeting. We will be
like
off
the
the
No,
charts.
boys, come on, no, we
in
gotta,
like
we gotta
3
keep
days.
like positive vibes going on.
It's literally like I think it's like literally like hour to hour like stock market shit because like we've
It's
never
affecting
been
my
on
mood.
it. We've never been on it once. Yeah, people start selling. But like we were like 80th yesterday. Now we're 50th. At this rate, we're coming for Rogan.
Yeah.
But I think like
You know who dethroned Rogan?
who
Polar.
Amy Poehler.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like brand new, right?
Yeah. But that's the
good
thing about
hang,
new
good hang.
pods. I've learned this. You do
Yeah.
very, very well the first week.
Yep.
And then you lose it all.
Is that also that's like Spotify too, like pushing or just like
I
people
don't know
being
what it was,
excited?
but I was like, yo, I really thought, I was like, you know what?
yeah.
I think I got something
Think
here.
we're-
And then it was God.
yeah, that's gonna happen to us next week.
Who's your dream contact?
dream contact?
Yeah. Someone you
Yeah.
want to be you want on the phone.
I want a direct line to something. Like a direct line where, you know, you can give a complaint and they hear you out.
Oh, you know,
Oh,
you can,
yeah,
you know how,
yeah,
like
yeah.
when they switch like presidencies, like they take over like the POTUS and like
Oh, yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I want the second lady's phone number. So every time there's a new vice president, I have someone who is I can actually text because the president's not gonna respond. JD Vance
true.
isn't gonna respond.
Could
but Mrs. Vance
Or second man,
or second man.
Is Mrs. Vance, what's she looking like?
Indian woman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shocking. Pour
That
up.
blew
she busting?
my mind.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
What, man? Let's get down to brass tacks.
Yeah. Usha Vance.
That is something I did not expect.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I just want to say, the more you know.
The more
Don't
you
judge a
know.
book by its cover.
Who's your most celebrity contact?
I used to play.
So many.
I used to be in the same basketball group chat as Lil Dicky.
Oh, that's
he lived
weird.
around here. We used to like
Noah Khan for you.
Oh, yeah,
they used
Noah
to
Khan,
golf.
yeah, yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow, we did one time.
Wow.
Yeah, but it sounds cooler if it was like we used
Yeah,
to. Golf.
it was in
You
Boston,
did
actually.
technically used
No
to golf.
shit.
Yeah, in Newton. We played. We both shot a 103.
Are you from
and,
Boston?
No, I went to BC though.
Okay, word.
Yeah, you're from somewhere around there, right?
Never somewhere around there.
Yeah, where?
I'm like, well, I don't want to
somewhere
start
else.
yelling out names. That's
Yeah,
like what
yeah.
people do. You ever meet someone from Jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All they do is yell out different town names.
But they say like counties too.
yeah, dude. They're
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
you know,
Townships.
I don't even know what they're talking about.
I live
Yeah.
with 3 guys from Jersey, and they had another friend from Jersey in town last weekend. And we were up on the roof drinking some wine, and one of them, their friend in town, made a comment that in Jersey, every county is like a different country. And I was like, all right. Like, people from Jersey like they just love
Yeah.
it. They
They
think it's
love
the
it.
greatest place in the world, which it sounds fine. But he was like, 63 counties, each one's a different world. Do you pull up how many counties? I think I nailed that. How many counties are in Jersey, Andrew?
I think it might be the most densely populated state in the country. That nailed. That crushed.
21.
You said 63.
All right, that didn't deserve that kind of fucking.
No, except that you went, I
you look
nailed
like a
it.
clown.
Yeah, you fucking moron. You don't know how many counties
Well, it was
are
you
in.
called your shot. You said, look it up.
Yeah.
I nailed it.
Dinger.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question, Grace. What? So your show now,
Yes.
Disgraceful.
Yes.
Is it? Do you record it in LA?
I do LA and I do New York.
You got both.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, very cool.
Love to have you guys on.
We would love to come on.
If you guys would
You know,
it would
I-
be good for us.
I would
'cause, you
love
know,
to. Yeah, yeah.
I need the
Symbi-
fellas, you need the
symbiosis.
girls.
Yeah,
It'd be good shit.
Exactly, symbiotic. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
How did you come out here often? Are you based in New York?
I'm based in New York, yeah.
Okay, got it.
And so my studio there has a 4-floor walk up.
Awful.
Yeah, and I think I lost a guest because of it last week. I think he took one look and he was like, "Nah."
Oh, he got there.
Yeah, he buzzed in.
And he left.
I mean, at that point, you gotta carry him up.
He lied and said that he called my sister to let him in, and she never got any calls. He goes, "I called her like 4 times," and then his team said, "Oh, he actually got a call from one of his buddies, and he wanted to do that podcast instead."
Okay, that's what I don't get. Like, how famous do you have to be to just like be a dick?
Yeah, I know.
That's a good question.
Like,
I think
if I was at the place, like, I don't care who. You know what I mean? Like,
I
we're
think
close. Top 50. We
Oh
might.
my god, I'm gonna be the biggest asshole.
Wait, so
in
what
the
number are you guys
world.
at? 25?
50, right? 50 in
50 in
podcast.
podcast 23 and
17 in
17 in
comedy.
comedy.
Fellas.
I know.
Sick, right?
Was this the 100th episode?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
big old dinger.
So that was So I think we also emailed our producer Lauren, like emailed Spotify and was like, "Hey, 100th episode's coming out. If there's anything you guys want to do," and it sounds like they were like,
Cool.
"Apparently, we got to email them more."
We got an episode coming out if you want to rig the system.
It is. It's not. It's totally rigged. It's
I think
100%.
so, yeah.
But that also, why isn't Spotify? Why aren't the top podcasts all just Spotify ones? If I owned Spotify, I would just be like, I'm only pushing ours out.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I also think it helps that we do the video on Spotify, which I think they're really trying to push right now.
Yeah.
So I think
Okay.
that was a big one.
I'm really-
Do you guys do that?
No, I was just looking at the camera for the video.
Oh. Got it. Yeah, video. Hi.
Yeah, sorry, that was weird. I'm waiting for 1, my Adderall to kick in, and 2, to get over this hangover.
There we go. What did you do last night?
I had a meeting, and then we ordered beers to the meeting.
Got it.
And so it kind of all spiraled from there.
Very cool. Very cool. Are you in this part of town? Or where are you
I'm in West Hollywood
Okay.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah. We call WeHo.
WeHo.
There's a little
Heyo.
lingo for you.
Heyo.
It's kind of just like a locals thing. It's like
Yeah.
whatever.
Isn't it primarily gay over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My girlfriend lives in WeHo. But
the
Fucking gay.
Exception to the
and
rule.
she is so gay. My sister's gay and lived in WeHo for a little bit. So,
Stereotypes can be true
do
sometimes.
you need more proof than that?
WeHo's actually interesting. It's its own city. It's like completely confined by the city of LA. You looked at me like,
I was just like, this is podcasting. Well, an interesting thing about West Hollywood is it's actually technically its own city.
Well, how many counties were there in Jersey?
What?
How many counties in Jersey?
Shut the fuck up.
it would be like,
I guess-
it would be like if,
I guess
if
that's
like
kind of the pot calling
if
the
the
kettle
East
black.
Village was its own city or something. That would be a fun fact. It had its own
Yeah, no,
mayor.
it's true. It's
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, man, Grace, if you're gonna one thing about Playdate, if you're gonna come on, we are gonna talk about niche geopolitics. And
Yeah,
that
it's-
is
I love that shit.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
That's what we're here for.
all right. Episode 103. We got to do what we always do, Willy.
Oh, yeah.
You got to either think of someone who is 3 years old or come up with someone who wore number 3. What? You don't like our format? Grace's sister off camera just scoffed in my face when I told her that.
It's quite the opposite, actually. I want you guys to know, and I told her I wouldn't do this. She's your number one fan.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's go.
She has been boosted. She must have been boosted in these.
That's
these
the only reason we
episodes.
got her.
She has it on every screen in the house.
That's awesome.
It keeps her company while I'm gone. Well,
That's
you
awesome.
guys do, I guess.
Made it sound like she's like a golden retriever. She's like, okay, before
she's
I
a
leave
cat.
the house, I put some water out and I put on Playdate, and she's good to go.
That's awesome.
That's so sweet. Yeah. Grace, can I
Sorry.
have your vape?
Of course, man.
Thank you.
You're vaping again?
That's what I do. I
No,
made.
I meant him. You're
Well, I have like that. I have like a bad thing about me where I just make people have bad decisions.
Yep.
Like I had two of my openers on this tour so far. They were gonna either do dry January or one of them was going for a whole year no drinking. And we did shows in Boston and they relapsed. Yeah.
They relapsed because of you?
Yeah. Well, I said, guys, come on.
Sounds like it wasn't that hard of a sell.
I mean, I literally just had to say it twice.
Have you guys heard about May Not Drink?
I have. I actually.
Oh, that's like a new one?
I think I'm
kinda
going to do
fuck
it.
with this.
Because you get one. All right. So I can't remember the guy's name, but he came up with this. May is like a happy enough time where you can get away with like not drinking because there's like other things that make you happy everywhere. And then what I also liked, because my birthday's in May, so I was like, I can't do that. He slipped in there. You get one May Day where you can call May Day and you get to drink one day out of it. So I think I'm going to do that.
And it's like may not drink.
Yeah. Tonight we were drinking, our guy Kaysen out there came up with this idea where we drink 12 beers and try and figure out an unsolved mystery. And so tonight we were
Cold
drinking
cases.
We're each drinking a case of beer and trying to figure out where the fuck that plane went in Malaysia.
Oh, dude, that's been racking my brain for a little bit.
What's your theory?
I government.
Sounds like you really got it nailed down.
Just give me 12. Just give me a 12 pack. I got this. I'm almost there, boys. I just need a little liquid sauce.
All right, who's 3?
Three. Oh, sorry. Who's
3 years older than number 3. Number 3
Andrew,
is...
who's the 3-year-old?
My nephew.
Okay. Andrew,
There it is. There it is.
Glad we got to the bottom of that.
I was thinking about this the other day.
I love when you think about stuff.
I know. I made a mental note. I was like, wait for a time where I can lead into this naturally. Didn't work. So I'm just going to tell you.
I actually have a story I really need to get off my chest.
You didn't take notes from my hard cut to talking about Ty's sweatshirt?
Yeah. No, it was when I lived with I was with Chester and his college friend, and he was asking me what I thought of all of Chester's college friends. I used to live with this guy Chester. Well, I lived with him after we lived with him.
What's Chester's vibe?
Chill. He's got
Fucking
glasses.
Fucking killer, dude.
Yeah, he's killer. He's money.
The 4 eyes.
Yeah, he's got glasses. Anyway, when I lived with him, you know, when you live with a guy for a year, you meet all their like buddies that come and visit and stuff, and vice versa.
Yeah.
And the worst impression was this guy named Monty. I guess I'll just say his name. I don't know. I'm sorry, bro.
Well, you have to. That's one of those names.
Yeah. And so Monty comes to visit, and he's staying with us. My buddy's also there that weekend. We're going to this like barbecue thing, and we're at the barbecue, we're drinking, we're all getting like a little drunk, and we're like, all right, we need to eat. And I was like, I'll get everyone sandwiches from Giada, which is like a very nice.
The best.
Good stuff.
It's sick. Yeah, you should go. And so I ordered 4 sandwiches from Giada, one for each of us. I go walk to the place like a mile or bike or something, get it, bring it back, get all the sandwiches, go to the bathroom, and like get distracted for a second. When I come back, there's no sandwiches left. And I'm like, what the hell happened? And Chester's like, oh, Monty thought there was an extra one, so he ate 2. So Monty had eaten.
For the record, they're giant.
They're massive sandwiches. So I leave the party, go buy 4 sandwiches. I hadn't even like gotten paid for it at this point, and then he ate his and mine. And then he has the audacity to say, he comes up, he's like, guys, I'm honestly like way too full. I need to go home.
Oh my God, dude.
And so he goes, I was like, oh, I fucking wonder why. Yeah. And so he leaves and he goes back to our place.
I'm twice as full as I'd like to be right now.
So then I'm like, Jesus Christ, whatever. We're out all night. We come back and I get back with my buddy and I go to walk into my bedroom. Monty had gone back and passed out in my bed.
Monty.
So Monty's asleep in my bed. And I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to fucking deal with this. We have a nice couch. I'm with my buddy. We're going to watch a movie. I'll just pass out on the couch. We put on Harry Potter. We're sitting on our couch. Harry Potter starts. We're watching it. Monty comes walking out of the room. I'm expecting that he's going to be like, oh, sorry, what the hell? He goes, hey, do you guys mind turning that down? I'm trying to sleep.
Monty
back into my room and passes out in my bed again.
I don't like this.
Isn't that
guy.
insane?
I don't
Sounds like
this
Goldilocks.
Yeah, he's a... it was insane.
I don't like him.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, that was my least favorite of your friends, Chester. And I feel like you can understand why.
I don't want to reopen an old wound. When he was telling the story, I'm like, this sounds familiar. This is like
have I fucking told it before?
No.
We
sounds like
repeat stories on.
No, you've never told that
100%.
story.
Oh,
Never told that
okay,
story
okay,
before.
okay.
I'm like, this sounds familiar. Like this has happened to me. Will had a barbecue. I bought burgers and hot dogs for everyone. I let the first round go to everyone else because I was like, I can wait.
Yeah.
I went into the bathroom, came back out. They'd eaten all the burgers and hot dogs, and I didn't get one. I paid for all of them.
This was like
That shit
you
sucks,
waited
dude.
till all the burgers got eaten and then said, "I want a burger."
No. I raised my hand on the first round, and they were like, it had already like people had already called them. I go, great. Can I have one out of the next one? And then also it was Flan's fault. I was sitting next to my girlfriend, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. If they're done when I'm back, grab one. And I came back. Everyone's like enjoying them and like making really loud noises about how much they like them. And
It was actually some of the best burgers
they
I
like
ever
wouldn't
had.
shut the fuck up about how good the burgers were. They're like, oh my god, you gotta try one. It's like the greatest thing in the world. And I was like, what happened? She goes, it all happened so fast, and like everyone just had one, and I didn't want to speak up. And I was like, all right.
That's what you get for being selfless.
There were guys having 2 burgers. It was horseshit.
Dude.
All right, should we roadmap it up?
I'm less sympathetic to that. Yeah, we do this great thing called the roadmap where we find out what we're going to do this episode.
Will does this awesome thing where every episode he pretends like he hates it when we have a guest on, but in reality he loves it.
No.
I could leave.
Not that. No, he said that he meant that I pretend that I hate the roadmap when we have a guest on.
You're
Not that
just
I
my
hate
sister's
the-
favorite part.
Oh,
But
oh,
yeah,
oh,
I'll
you
leave.
Oh, did I phrase it wrong?
Yeah, you said you pretend that I
He does
hate
a
when
thing
we have
where
a
he
guest.
pretends like he hates the roadmap to like show off in front of a guest.
Gotcha, okay.
We love you.
Oh, thanks.
We love you.
I'm very excited that you're here.
I'm
Also, how the fuck-
jazzed to be here, truly and honestly.
I've
fun.
never told more people about a guest.
Oh, also, our producer Lauren, that's normally here, loves you and is really bummed that she's not here.
Oh, sending love from Mexico.
Bingo. Thank you. We will. Yep.
I also love you.
I never really treat you like trash.
All right. That's enough.
this guy.
No, I did some research on the show and everything. You do a great job on the
Oh,
show.
thank you,
I
man.
really like it.
I'm
I
a
like
nervous wreck.
You have a really good like intro song.
Oh yeah, Cooper, my guy Cooper, he fucking crushed that.
Who has a better intro song, us or her?
Dude, I mean, it's hard. I kind of like how you guys use your intro song as a bleep.
Oh yeah. Wait, say something you don't want to be on the internet. That will be our theme song.
So I love that aspect of it.
All right, ready? I'll do it.
And they're gonna.
And I'll bleep it.
It's like a bleep.
Now say you.
Come. Oh, I was thinking you could bleep that.
Keep his coming, but bleep mine.
Oh, bleep mine for sure.
yeah.
We have a lovely episode for you guys today. We're going to hear your pitches followed by our pitches. Then we're doing a new segment that I came up with called Good Hang or Bad Hang.
I don't
Name.
even know about this.
I pitched it to you. Then we're going to do everyone's favorite segment. Grace, say it with me. Teach me something. Followed by This Guy Rocks. This guy rocks.
This guy rocks today.
Hey,
Well,
I said this guy rocks and he rocks so hard. He rocks in my house and he rocks in my yard. There's rocks in my yard. Then we're going to play the hits. We're doing sayings that don't exist.
Mm-hmm.
And just for Grace, we're doing Boston suburbs that don't exist. And then we'll finish.
I'm very excited about this.
I'm fired up
I've
for
been
that.
wanting to do this for a while.
And then we're going to do Rusty's Song of the Day. Don't want to pat myself on the back. The playlist has, at this moment, 1,100 saves.
Wow.
We're shooting for,
Numbers,
we're shooting for 10,000. 10,000
There we go,
saves.
bragging again.
These are good numbers, boys.
What kind of music do you listen to?
Oh, brainless, mindless, numb, EDM.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what do I give off?
Slipknot.
All right.
I don't even know what Slipknot
I don't
is.
even know what Slipknot is.
I don't know what it sounds like. It's
scary.
just a cool mudslide.
mudslide. Have you ever had a mudslide?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those things are fucking rock. Kid I know from home, he has an Instagram account ranking his best mudslides throughout the
Really?
summer.
Is he friends with people that live in Southie?
For sure.
Okay, then I've seen that.
You've seen that? Yeah.
There's,
funny.
you know who makes a good mudslide in Boston is Lincoln. You ever been
The
to
Lincoln? Oh yeah.
Like they have like a brunch mudslide, and we had.
Do you remember? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I gotta tell Grace the story. when we
Yeah.
were
So
at
this
the
was
Lincoln.
the story I was going to tell is the night after this. So or the morning after this. So Willie, give context as to what happened.
There was a night we went out in Southie and we'd gotten separated at some point, and I hadn't seen him in like maybe an hour or something. And I went back to the Lincoln, and I had gone to the bathroom, and I come out of the bathroom, and he's at the bar. He's like, "Hey, Willy!" I was like, "Oh, no way! Like you're here." And I walk over, and he's clearly had a lot to drink. I'm like, "What's going on, dude?" And like before I can even get a word out, the guy behind us goes, "You with him?" I was like, "What? Yeah, that's my buddy." And he goes, "Then I'm gonna kick your ass too." And I was like, "What?" I was like, I don't know. And then he fucking came in and started swinging. And I'd be like, whoa. And like the people got involved and separated us. And then the bouncer came over and the bartender was like, it was these guys that started it and pointed. And we both got kicked out and escorted out of Lincoln.
For the record, I don't think
What the fuck did you do?
I don't
know.
He doesn't know.
I don't think I knew I was in a fight either.
Yeah,
I like
'cause
had
I
my
was-
back to the guy.
Yeah, I was like in between you and him. He's
You're
like,
just having a black hair.
you're with him? I should have been like, no. But I was like, yeah, of course, that's my boy. He was like, great, I'm going to kick your ass too.
Oh,
And
shit.
then like we went
I
to
got fucking escorted out.
be in
And
some
then he took his
friends.
shirt off and started kicking a parked car.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened. I was trying to get into. I was politely trying to get into an Uber, and Will kept taking my clothes off, and
politely.
it was like the middle of winter too. So it was like naked in the street by that pizza shop up on the the fucking whatever.
Oh my
And
God.
these girls were like on the other side of the glass, and when Will got up to me, they were like filming, and so he had to be like, I can't remember what I was saying,
Yeah.
but he was just like, "This is like."
Please, no.
This is going to be like not great if they
My
like,
career's tied to him.
Just dropping the N-word.
No,
He's getting comfortable.
I was getting. Hey man,
You were getting Boston comfy.
I was getting Boston comfy, man. I was slapping ass and fucking saying bad
clothes
stuff, man. Come on. And then so we go back for brunch, and I didn't. This might have been like, I think in my head these are way closer together. It might have been like a couple weeks,
I do that too.
and the waitress was so not. She was very nice to everyone at the table, and then was like giving me the hairy eyeball, and I was like, what? Like, what could have happened here? And then I think I remembered, like, oh, they didn't. Also, for the record, there's no way I would start a fight. I've never started a fight in my
No,
life.
you probably just like bumped into the guy. I feel like there's about 50% of any bar in Southie is a guy waiting to be like slightly nudged so he
Oh,
can
yeah.
punch you.
He's like, he's like trying to take charges.
Yeah, they're taking charges at the bar. That's actually a good bit.
All right.
Now I want to take guesses on what you did.
I think if I had to guess, it was probably like I did nothing. I did nothing.
If I had to guess.
I was being. Hey man, if I had to take a stab in the dark, I was saying I was probably being a perfect angel, and he didn't like it.
Yeah.
I was probably getting too much ass or something.
Yeah. He had war
yeah,
on his
yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were taking his girl from
I was probably like taking his girlfriend away.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
probably.
Tell her you're.
Oh,
yeah,
you said
what-
something so gross.
Tell him my what?
I was gonna say that we've told the Woody Harrelson's brother story a
Oh,
million times.
I tell like 100 times.
There was a damsel in distress. Willie stepped in. This boyfriend's yelling at his girlfriend, and then the girlfriend. Long story short, the girlfriend leaves with this like old guy. They speed off in like a $500,000 McLaren, and Willie's like, "That guy's hammered. Like that guy shouldn't be driving." The guy next to him goes, "Oh, he'll do a bump. He'll be fine." Willie's like, "What? Who is that?" He was like, "You don't know who that is? That's Woody Harrelson's brother."
Like it was like a mic drop. It was like, holy,
How do you
welcome
know that?
to LA, muchacho. Yeah.
This is kind of his spot.
Yeah.
This city will chew you up.
Was that
and
like
spit
the-
you out, man?
Like a shitty, like, yeah, not like a cool bar either. Yeah.
We're at Jameson's, like down the street.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Now
I
they're not gonna
got
let me in.
arrested there almost.
Really?
Yeah.
For
I swung on a guy a few times, but
Oh
missed
my
every
God.
time.
Do you know what
Thank
happened?
you.
That's so embarrassing. getting like an assault charge, but like you never
Attempted.
landed.
I like
Yeah.
kind of got him at the last, and I was like, meh.
Grace O'Malley attempted assault. Like, what does that mean?
They let
That's
me go if I said sorry.
awesome.
Grinding with intent. It's like a weird crime. Like she was going after him. All right,
I feel
Andrew.
like there's a bar in Boston called Your Name. Is that a thing?
There is like a chain of Grace O'Malley restaurants.
That's funny.
It's like they're
Like a
like all
Boston
over the
Ruby
place.
Tuesday.
I, know
But
there's- I think I'm
none
thinking
in
of
Boston.
Grain O'Malley's or something.
Grania.
Yeah.
That's Grace in Irish.
Really?
Yeah,
There you go.
it's good stuff.
It's a bar I went to.
I have
one
no
time.
affiliation. I wish I had.
You don't get like royalties or anything?
No, it's
You
bullshit.
should sue him.
Well, who I really want to kill is the when you look up my name, there's a Irish pirate.
Named Grace O'Malley.
Yeah, from like the 1700s.
He loves pirates.
I love pirates.
Yeah, well, she's kind of a badass. So
an Irish pirate. Oh,
Yeah.
she looks
Little
bad.
IP, come on.
yeah, she's kind of fucking my shit up
Yeah,
Wow.
looks like you.
a little bit. That one's
She's
more like
dreadlocks.
Rasta.
Yeah. That was her summer. That was her like summer abroad. Yeah, she got cornrows. All right, Andrew, should we hear some pitches?
Yes.
So Grace.
Oh yeah, you got this stuff
I
ready?
definitely have them ready
Nice.
to go because I'm prepared always.
That sounds
If you
not
don't,
sure.
that's okay.
No, I do. I actually have them.
The way this works is the listeners at home are going to give us a business pitch. We can be any of the sharks or any judge, and you tell them if you would invest in it.
All right.
I'll be Randy.
Paula.
Ready?
Wait, Grace hasn't picked hers.
Oh, sorry, Simon.
All right. Hello, Mordecai, Rigby, and Benson.
Benson.
Mordecai?
So Grace, you're Rigby then.
Sorry, what's happening?
It's just someone sent this into us, and they come
Okay.
up with little names.
They
Okay, gotcha.
usually
That's
do.
nothing.
Oh, no, I'm loving. I'm all
yeah,
in.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
kind of doze off for a second
Yeah,
because I was trying to think
I'm
of Shark
Rigby
Tank
now?
people, and then I was like, that was American Idol.
yeah, guy there. Finally, someone.
Yeah, so they'll give like 3 names and then you just call dibs on
Okay,
on a
wonderful.
name.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
It's just a little. Your sister will probably know. It's sort of part of our lore now. But,
All right, what's the worst part about finding a significant other?
it's impossible.
Yeah, the part where you don't.
It's literally never happens.
And it's like too easy, and you like them a lot after.
Knowing whether or not the person is interested in being flirted with. Let me introduce you to the Availability Aviators, a pair of glasses with a display screen inside that shows whether a person is single, but not looking, single and looking, or taken. Never again will you be sitting in the corner of a bar worried about if a cute girl or guy is okay with you coming up to talk. Hope you like the idea. Looking at you, Will. Big fan of the pod.
I'm just picturing when you have them on, it's like single and really scared of you. Single and really weirded out by what you're wearing.
That's a good sketch, actually.
Everyone else is like kind of, yeah, I'm open to being hit on, or like I'm not, or whatever. And then you're at the end of the bar, and it's like so horny.
Horny wants you so fucking bad they're gonna fucking explode.
It's just the two people wearing the same glasses, just like
We'll,
rock hard.
we'll literally take anything. Anyone come up to me, please. Please save me from this.
Just a guy
It's like
sitting
a
at a bar.
heat map. Yeah. It's like gauges interest.
Yeah, but also like I don't know, even if they're open to being hit on, like you're wearing aviators in the bar, they're like, that guy's really cool, and he feels like we're on the same page, but he will not stop looking at me through his like laser beam glasses.
It's like drooling. He's like
filming.
You know what's gonna happen next?
Or it's like you're like, hey, how are you? And you see like it completely changed.
Because you just have fucked up teeth.
Like they change it like on their phone, like their setting.
Or I don't know if it's I don't know how it works.
I was telling my grandmother this the other day. I think I've already told you this, but we were at dinner with my grandparents. We're in a booth, and my grandpa is like kind of a no nonsense guy and just gets very bored very easily. And someone was telling like just the most boring story in the world, and he nudged me, and he has his hearing aids like connected to his phone, and they were on restaurant mode. He shows me a screen, he just clicks off. And
That's
puts his phone back in his pocket.
Oh, dude, that's good shit.
That's sick. That's very cool.
Yeah, that's like, so that contraption would help you have no conversations for the ones you don't want to have.
Yes.
I could have worded
Yeah.
that better.
Yeah,
You know when you're talking to a girl and then it takes forever for you to realize that you don't want to talk to her.
like you're
I don't know why I'm saying, when you're talking to a girl.
You know, us guys, we're out
us
fucking
boys, when we're bricked up and shit.
man. We're looking at ass. Come on, man.
Yeah, we need to wiggle it around.
Stuff us guys like, dude. Come on,
Guy
adjusting our
stuff.
crotches.
Friday beers,
Order chugging
baby.
beers.
Sorry, I've been with the sorority girls for too long.
It's like letting loose a little bit.
Yeah, no, I think I'm in on these.
I'm in.
I'm a little worried about, misuse, but I think I'm in.
I would misuse the shit
What is
out of
misuse?
those.
What is misuse?
Like just wearing them too much.
yeah. Wait, wearing
Or they
wearing
were
them
like
at
getting
the-
here, like you couldn't go out without them then.
wearing them, or like forgetting to take them off, and you're at work.
Yeah,
Edge, our boss Edge is like so horny. Oh my god! Come
Imagine I had him out right now. And it's like, dude, Andrew is like, I think we gotta get him out of here.
I could have used these this weekend. Like, we had a work event at a bar, and I was with our friend Lucas, who also works here.
Yeah.
And I got thrown into this like 2-man. Like, there was 2 girls, and 2 of us.
Yeah.
But I have a girlfriend, so I was like, I don't know how to deal with this situation. And it got so much worse when he bought like his girl a drink,
Right.
and then my girl just had to like buy her own drink while I stood there and watched it. And I was like so embarrassed by the whole situation. I just called an Uber and went home. I was like at the bar. I had like just gotten there. I was there for like maybe 30 minutes, and I was like, "This is so weird. I'm leaving. I'm just gonna go home."
I'll tell you what, I've been that girl. Every time.
Yeah.
She's like, getting another fucking drink for myself again.
Anyone.
And the guy's just disappeared.
Literally anyone buy me a beer.
I was at a Del Water Gap concert. You know him?
Yeah.
It's every fucking week of this guy. He's a new band or artist. I think he like makes him up on the spot. Del Watercap.
And Del Water Gap.
Yeah. This is
and I
got the one
don't
song.
want anybody else touching me like I do.
Yes, like I do.
Wait, the lyric is I don't want anyone else touching me like I do.
Touching you like I do.
Guy who's really good at jerking off. Like, I figured it out. I don't want. No one can do it better than me. No one else touch me.
Nobody touching me like me, baby.
I was there with my buddy Pat, and we had smoked marijuana before going in.
Ganj.
Not illegal.
The ganj.
Yeah, Royale.
We've all been there.
Pot, if you will.
Yeah. You were in Royale? That's where it was. In Boston.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we were. I think I had smoked too much marijuana, and these girls came up and they were like, "Hey, like, you guys want to get a drink?" And I was just like. And so then Pat was like,
Narcan?
and like there was like 2 1-to-1 each. Yeah, you need Narcan. And Pat was like to the one girl, like, sure, like I'll get you one. And then the other girl was just standing next to me, like so high I couldn't talk. And I was just like,
The concert was really fun. Pat was
friend's
like
a little weird.
Pat was babysitting like a special needs guy. I think Pat works for Best Buddies.
and then eventually like they both left, and Pat was like, "What the fuck was that, dude?"
I don't know, man.
I was like, "I don't know. I'm scared."
I just want to listen to the music.
Yeah.
All right, you hear another bitch, Andrew?
Yeah. What do you got for us?
Oh, that one was by Joe, by the way. Thank you.
Nice
Joe.
job.
Shout out Joe.
Hey, yo, Joe.
This one is by Annie. Click, clack, moo.
Click, clack, moo. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's us.
Sold.
Yeah, that's
I'll be
all
clack.
three.
Moo.
I want to moo.
I'll be clack. Also, what is that? Usually, like the trio has some like.
Yeah.
Is that a
Click, clack,
thing?
moo? You
Yeah.
know, like the book? You never read that? Like the cows on the typewriter?
Cows on a typewriter. Come on, Andrew.
Come on.
Speaking of
We're
books, I see you
adults.
have Falling Up. I'm a
That
big
was my
fan of
favorite
that.
book
Willy.
growing up.
Oh, yeah,
You
it's a
never
great
read this?
book.
Oh,
I
I
love
have read
Shel
this
Silverstein.
years ago.
Yeah.
He's fucked up looking, but I love that guy.
Yeah, I think it's on the back of that.
He's really
fucking
scary.
Terrifying, yeah.
Yeah.
Who Shel Silverstein?
Yeah.
Is that man?
Have you seen? Look on the back of that book.
You know, he wrote some Johnny Cash songs.
Shel Silverstein. How old
Yeah.
is he? Ooh, okay, yep.
Don't look that up. I don't know
the
where I heard
camera.
that.
Don't look that up.
Great. I learned live that Shel Silverstein's a man.
I'll be like, oh yeah, look. I walked into that burning ring of fire.
Burn.
Flames got higher.
That's my fun fact.
We're doing Johnny Cash jokes
Doing
now.
Johnny Cash
Come
jokes.
on, man. We're getting with the times.
He wrote that book.
Oh,
That's
click,
a
clack,
great
moo.
stuff.
You know Johnny Cash wrote Falling Up? All right, let's hear another pitch.
What's the worst part of growing up?
You have to do things. You have to do everything to yourself.
Oh, not finding a significant other.
Yes.
What was the question?
What's the worst part of growing up?
Body's hairy now.
Losing your innocence, and there's hair in your junk.
Every part of your body grows except for your crotch.
It's really hard to get a license once you wait too long.
There you go.
All right. People don't pull nearly enough pranks anymore.
Bang.
Even if you want to prank, it's hard to come up with a good one. You scour Reddit articles or end up on posts like best pranks for
from Nelk.
kids.
Yeah, it's every April Fool's, I'm on like some Reddit thread of like best pranks. And,
r/pranks.
I set a calendar invite after this April Fool's next year, like a month before, so I have time to plan my.
Didn't you do that this year and it didn't work?
I didn't say I'm going to do it. I just said it's there in case I want it.
My mom was texting me all day saying, "You get pranked yet?" I'm like, "What do you think we're doing out here?"
It's like the highlight of her
pranked
year.
our-
I bet Grace is going to get so
I can't wait
pranked
to hear the
today.
stories of how she's getting her prank ass.
So your mom thinks like young adults do. I bet they're out silly stringing each other and fucking.
She's like, "Those damn comedians. I'm sure you got some pranks
They're
pulled
proud
on
of
you.
it. Yeah.
A chair taken away."
Beware of LA, man. There's a lot of
dude,
pranksters
A
out
lot
there.
of pranksters out here. We pranked Lauren. We told her Emma Chamberlain was here.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you guys do pull a lot of pranks, actually.
It was epic.
Yeah.
We told her
Every
Xi
episode.
Jinping wanted to come on the pod, and she didn't know who that was. And we told her it was an Olympian, and then she believed it. And then we pinged her. She thought
She got Xi Jinping.
thought Xi Jinping was coming on.
Sick.
You call me Ponged because I don't know who that
President
is.
China.
Call me Pong.
He's a
I'm
president
Ponged,
of
man.
China.
Oh, rock on.
Yeah,
Okay.
And he's a huge listener, so don't say anything bad. The CCP's already on our ass for something last episode.
Okay, nothing gives you that great practical joke you are looking for. That's where Prankster comes in. It's an app where you put in some details about the person you want to prank, and generative AI helps to come up with unique, creative, good pranks. Then it provides links to purchase any supplies needed for the prank. You can either execute it the old-fashioned way, or you can pay to upgrade and upload additional information about that person's schedule or work, and the AI will pull details from public domains to suggest the best time to do the prank and how to go about it to provide optimal results. I wish someone would invent this because I was struggling this past April Fools. Hope y'all like it. You guys rock.
I love it.
I like that a lot. I think I would use it.
I like that he's already trying to upsell the customers that don't exist yet. He's like, well, obviously we're in this business to make money. we gotta have a back end way to upsell them.
Yeah,
I love it.
I think I'm in.
And he's itching to prank.
Yeah.
Just once a year, once an app. I like this.
I love a good prank. We used to do them a little bit more, and I feel like our schedules have gotten a little busier. And we used to try to prank our producer a lot, and now I feel like we've gotten.
I think they should bring back Punk'd, but only on influencers.
Do you know they did it on Quibi?
Chance the Rapper
Really?
did it on Quibi.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis
that's like
has
an AI
one now?
sentence. Chance the Rapper did it on Quibi. You miss that?
I did not catch that.
Yeah, he pranked, I think, like Sabrina Carpenter.
The old punks used to not be like they made it. I think like Frankie Muniz, they made him seem like he like killed a guy. Like they were like way too far.
Dude,
Yeah.
and I don't know how like they were ever yeah, I'll sign off on that because a lot of them acted like douchebags.
Oh, you think they have to after be like, yes, you can use that?
Yeah, don't you think?
Oh,
Like it always blew my
interesting.
mind. Like Jason Bateman's just like I'm not fucking doing this. He was such a dick in it, but it was like so funny.
Yeah, I bet Ashton Kutcher
Wait, who is it that hit a guy?
in real life.
Someone punched one of the actors. That happened in a Punk'd.
Oh,
Can you Google like Punk'd?
Who's the kid that plays Brick on the middle?
Punk'd punch guy. No, punch.
I think you're gonna get there.
Crunch punch. Put crunch punch actor.
I think it was
Zach
this
Braff.
guy.
That's who it was,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Is that right? Is that who that is?
You'll never
work
in this town again.
Yeah, Zach Braff,
From
I think,
Scrubs.
hit a kid.
Zach Braff hit a kid.
Like an actor of Punk'd.
Nice.
He was so mad that he hit him. And then
That's
they were
so
like,
funny.
all right. It's Punk'd. And he's like, I still hit the fucking kid. Like, yeah. Yeah.
I would like to think if I was on Punk'd, I would conduct myself well, but I don't think I would. Wait, so what happened? Zach Braff got pranked by a kid and then punched him in the face.
I think they swapped his car. Yeah, they didn't even air it. They swapped his car with a different car or something, and that looked the same, and graffitied the shit out of it, and then had these skateboarder kids come by and be like, ha 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 ha, and he freaked out and hit a kid.
I think that's
Yeah,
a logical.
I don't think he
reaction.
hit him that bad. I remember watching it and not being I was waiting for
He didn't hit the
haymaker.
kid that bad.
At least the kid was getting paid.
He just
you know?
stunned
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
He
yeah.
stunned him.
It's just funny, you're a parent already pawning off your child to be a child actor.
Right.
You're like, no, this is ethical. I'm not a bad person.
get punched
I'm
by-
giving them a
by
career, and then they
Hollywood
get
superstar
punched in the face
Zach
by
Braff.
Zach Braff.
The kid's probably used to it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Honestly, if he grew up in that,
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, this episode, I'm a professional.
and he can take a punch too if you guys need that.
Zach
can
Braff,
show you.
ever heard of him? Knocked him out cold.
Kid's a champ.
Do you get hazard pay if Zach Braff punches you in the face?
Yeah, he probably got a payout, right? He must. have.
Sure.
I don't know.
That MTV
Probably college,
punch
right?
money.
He got that MTV. He got that MTV punch money.
So does Snooki.
I'm holding out for that MTV punch money. All right, should we pitch each other?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. What's the worst part about eating a popsicle?
It's melted.
Fingers sticky.
Finger sticky, man. No. The roof of your mouth, if you eat them the way I eat them, it rubs the roof of your mouth raw. Because I bite off a chunk and then I rub it on the roof. Andrew knows what I'm talking
I
about.
get it.
You rub it on the roof of your mouth until it all melts and you drink it.
I thought you were doing
Through the plastic.
a really
I just swallow it
I didn't.
whole.
I was trying to refrain from doing the motion.
One more time with the camera.
Swallow
So I
it
ate a
whole.
popsicle.
You know when you're eating a big popsicle and but I rub the roof of my mouth raw. This is a thing. It's like a retainer type thing that you pop in the roof of your mouth. It's a piece of plastic, hooks behind your ears, and then you can eat them, and you can rub it on the rubber instead of the roof of your mouth, so you can melt the popsicle.
This is for popsicles.
Yeah, okay. You don't like that pitch? You want a different one? You want a fucking
I
different
just
one?
want to be clear about your motives. How often are you eating popsicles?
It's summertime.
All the time.
Sometimes.
It's right
All
around
right.
the corner.
All right, different pitch. It's a drinking game where you throw on Love on the Spectrum, and every time you know how they're always like, I like blank. Like all they talk about is what they like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Every time they say they like something that you like, you take a shot. You'd be shocked how many times, because they'll be like, I don't like loud noises. And you're like, same. Or they're like, I don't like seagulls pooping. You're like, me neither, brother.
I like that. Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Shot.
That's really fun.
Or they're like, I like pulling Velcro apart. And you're like, I like that too.
Oh, that is
Because they say stuff where you're like, I guess I never thought about that, but I do like it.
Yeah.
I also think that the producers, they act like they're good guys. I think
they're
they
pieces
know
of shit.
they know fucking exactly what they're doing, because they'll be like they'll be like, this is Danny. Danny likes this and she doesn't like this. Like, they probably didn't bring that up. They were just like, write down 3 things you like and 3 things you don't like. And like anyone would sound special needs if you like, name 3 things you like right now.
I like.
Like, you're holding a sword right now. Like, Will likes medieval knights. You're like, yeah, he sounds incredibly special.
I do like,
but everyone likes stuff.
stuff. Yeah.
You have your shoes off.
You're wearing corduroys right now.
Yeah. I like medieval stuff.
Me too, man.
Sue
Amen,
me.
brother.
Fucking lock me up and throw away the padlock or something. I was trying to think of like a medieval.
Lock me up and then throw away the padlock. I'd be able to walk free. All right, lock me up, throw away the jail cell.
I think this game's good because then you find out what your boys also like.
Yes.
Because it's hard to know.
Yeah, some of my friends, I couldn't tell you. I spend a lot of time with Ty, and I don't know what I know he likes Kashi, and that's kind of it.
Like the cereal?
I have a theory. I
I
think
thought you meant Takashi.
no. Ty could like tank the Kashi stock price if he wanted to. Like, he eats a dry bowl with every meal, and like buys at least 5 boxes a day.
Sounds like a gerbil.
Yeah, I live with it. He sleeps in like a bed of straw, and he like burrows under.
But he's exercising on a wheel.
I didn't realize this was a bit. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. It's like, but I mean, credit to him, he's up and on the wheel by 6 every morning.
Guy stays hydrated.
My roommate in college, Bill, I think I said that on the podcast before, but
he mounted a water bottle under.
He like
I
mounted
saw
a
people
tank
doing
on the
this during
wall.
COVID. I think that's
yeah.
smart.
People are bizarre.
Yeah, it was kind of like pathetic, but it was kind of cool. I wish I had one because I was on the top bunk. I can't believe we lived like
swing down and you just like, get out of here, man.
Hey,
It's mine.
That's my feeding hole.
Has anyone seen my kibble? I haven't.
the way we live, yeah, those dorms were fucking disgusting. It's crazy that they put that many people in that tiny room. Every time I think about
Amen,
I
brother.
mean, that's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Will you tell her the scrambled eggs thing?
Please.
We can cut it if you don't.
I haven't told this, have I?
I don't think it's one of my favorite stories of all time.
Yeah, I will tell the story. It's actually kind of funny. It's fun. What's fun about this is like I feel like when we started this, there were like a lot of things I was like really guarded about like talking about, but now I feel like
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Did
it's
you
like-
have the conversation with your parents about any of this?
my mom doesn't listen, and then my dad is fine with whatever, and if there's like a thing he thinks my mom will like, then he'll send her that snippet, but she doesn't
okay.
listen to anything else because
Gotcha.
she would freak
I thought you said if there's a thing he thinks my mom wouldn't like, he sends that.
No,
And
no,
I'm like,
no.
That's
Look,
fine,
that would
you
be
did.
fucked up.
I told you you'd never be shit.
Look at that's
Look what you did.
your son, Susan.
Do you talk to your parents about it?
I had a talk with my mom early on where I was like, you're not always gonna like the stuff I post
Yeah.
because she unfollowed me on Instagram because I posted a picture of 2 boys, 2 of my guy friends, and I said, which one makes you want to cream your jeans more?
Oh,
And she didn't love that. She didn't love that one.
I think I ripped
Yeah.
the Band-Aid off pretty early when I drank 12 Four Locos. On the
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
They were like, okay, it can't get worse than that.
Are you still ranking? No.
Out of the game. Now he's
Did
solving
you
murders.
give like an official statement? I missed that.
No, I did our beer as like an
send-off?
informal send off, but it's like the older you get, the worse. I drink 12 beers in private now,
Okay.
in the quiet of my own home.
Are you still trying?
Yeah,
Trying new shit?
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He's
You're
Patreon.
like wicked young though.
Yeah,
I recently found this out.
yeah.
You're like 21?
How old are you?
23. I'm 26.
Never ask a woman their age.
You sorry.
it.
I just
I'm just
did
one
it.
of the guys.
How old
man,
are you?
it's different.
Stop. That was an example.
I would never have done that.
Don't tell me.
Yeah.
All right, pitch me, Willy.
Oh, no, I was going to
I
tell
would
you.
also
this.
like to know how old you are as well.
I was in my freshman year of college in one of those tiny ass dorms, and
Not
I
getting
was
the age I'm like.
engaged in lewd behavior with a woman. And it was evidently in the morning, and we had just gotten breakfast. And
All been there, man.
while we were
Have we?
we were engaged in lewd behavior on the not in a bed. We were like, because I had the top bunk, so sometimes you didn't. I don't know,
Right.
Whatever.
Kills the mood to be like hoist her up.
Yeah. So we were.
My lady.
We were
you.
we were just on the floor. I thought my roommates were all gone. My roommate had been like out of town for the weekend. I guess he came back with his parents, and they had brought stuff to load in. And his dad opens the door, and I look at his dad, and I go, "Oh my fucking God!" And I tackle the woman that I'm with into the ground and land directly on top of a bowl of scrambled eggs and bacon.
Oh God.
And they, of course,
My breakfast.
His dad,
Starving.
yeah, she's not mad about anything. I was just
The dad's like, they fighting over bacon? What's going on?
Those were perfect.
So the dad is like, "Oh my God," and like leaves. And so then it's like, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, give us 1 second." And I'm like, 1 second? You're covered in eggs. Like, I don't want you getting in my bed like that. Like, but I had to I was like, all right, just get up. Everyone just get in my bed and cover it. Yeah.
All right, everyone get in here. We'll eat breakfast
It was like,
and then
I
we'll
was
go
like
our separate
peeling
ways.
bacon off my ass the next,
And it's not like you
3
can leave
hours.
through another door. Like, you
No.
still got to see
No.
them.
No.
You
You're
got
in
to
a
open it one
concrete
way or
room.
another.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd be like, oh, hey. Yeah. It was,
wonder how-
it was awesome.
I wonder how Egg Salad Girl felt.
Yeah, she probably
not
she
good.
probably loved it. She went back to her room and was like, so the hottest thing ever just happened. So remember that fantasy I told you that was crazy? Happened.
Been a little over easy.
I just met
Stupid.
the coolest
I was over
guy.
hard. Yeah.
He gave me breakfast in bed in the middle of having sex. You unlock like a new fetish. You can't get excited unless you're covered in eggs.
It's anything breakfast.
You fuck over grits.
Ugh.
Yeah. So that was something that happened.
So that was
to
the
me
best
one
Tuesday
time.
ever.
So that was the best night of my life. Yeah, it was epic.
College was awesome.
Oh my God.
All right, you want to pitch us?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just saw a flashback in your eyes.
Yeah, I was like, God, I hope
College
she
was
doesn't listen to this
so good.
podcast.
What's she doing these days?
I'm not,
She's a chef.
I can't
She owns
say
the hottest
You'll
diner in
amuse.
town.
I'm not gonna say anything that I have to protect her identity.
Oh, you know what she does? She's you know how they used to have like the naked ladies and they have sushi on them at like Hollywood parties.
She's a human cutting board now.
No, she's a trad wife.
No, she's been dead for years. All right, AI football. All right, you ever want to know? Like, you ever think like, don't give me that face.
I didn't give you.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
All right, you ever think about like it would be fun to like catch a football like from a pro kind of thing, but all your buddies suck at throwing a football. Like sometimes it's nice to play catch, but your buddy sucks at throwing a football.
Yeah.
So this is just the AI football where when you throw it, you don't have to do anything special, and it'll immediately go into a perfect spiral and go to the distance that you set it on.
Love
so
it.
like you know, if you want to work on some deep routes or something, you don't need to have like
Right.
you know,
When
Teddy
you're 20,
Brisky.
when you're 24 and don't play football and you need to get some work, you need to
What are you
practice.
training for?
You need to practice your like.
I've got to be ready.
Routes.
I mean, the Jets are getting pretty thin at a lot of positions. Jordan Travis just retired. They might need someone to back up if Fields goes down. I'm ready.
Yeah, what those don't do suffice?
No, but it's more.
Like, this
Forgot.
exists.
I fucking forgot about those.
I forgot about the jugs machine. There's
It kinda looks like a
$4,000.
It's like a funny looking guy.
Yeah, that like totally exists.
Yeah,
Well, this one's built into the football. Like, I'm not going to bring that to the beach,
it's
right?
built. How heavy is the football?
Normal.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's like a microchip. Ever heard of it? It's not the 80s. Not everything weighs 100 pounds. Not every computer.
get with the
Computer
times,
doesn't take
man.
up a whole room, buddy. Come on.
It's gonna take a little water though. That's what they say.
It's water powered.
All right, Grace, do you have a pitch?
I do. It's a concept for a what's the worst thing when you're this is kind of tricky for you guys because you don't actually live in the city particularly. But,
We can envision. We've been there.
You live in the city, right? And you go to a concert or you go to a concert and then you don't want to go to a bar because you're on shrooms.
Right, yeah.
And so like there's like nowhere to go where you can go chill because everyone's houses are so small in the city.
Yep. Yeah.
Like apartment. So what you do is you go to my new bar. And this bar is it's got to be in Brooklyn because that's where all the space is.
Yeah, I'm from that Brooklyn.
And it's a bonfire, but around the bonfire is other personal fires where you can have your own cooler and kick it with your boys.
I like that a lot.
Fantastic.
That's like the perfect place to go on trips.
I love it.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Yeah, I'm in.
Thank you.
It's like a multi-person fire pit.
Yeah.
It's like a
big
For people who live in
bonfire,
the
so you can
city.
do that.
Yeah.
But you can also buy a table, I guess it would be, or like some chairs.
Yeah.
So basically, I came on. You guys willing to invest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
We're
cool.
in.
I'm in.
All right,
Yeah,
the
last
I'm in.
time-
Out here we just have fire pits.
Yeah. So we don't got those. You can't even buy propane
Yeah,
In
because
the
in the city.
Oh,
think about like the only person in the city that would want propane is probably up to no good.
what about a grill?
When are you grilling?
I think you have to go to
Like on a
Jersey.
balcony.
If you have like a balcony grill, I think you have to go to Jersey and
Yeah.
go pick up your propane.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The last time Willie and I had a bonfire.
I'll have one on Saturday. You coming?
Yes, I'm down.
Cool.
I
fuck?
You are you here?
I'm here.
You're invited.
come?
Yeah.
Kentucky Derby party.
Oh, fancy hats.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't have any big hats.
I'm gonna wear a
Well,
suit.
the men don't wear hats.
Oh, cool.
You can wear a top
All
hat,
right, well,
right?
you guys are both invited.
And my dress
Andrew,
is at
you're
the
invited
cleaners.
too.
Great.
Awesome.
Everyone's invited.
Is this real?
Yeah, this is real.
I'm gonna come.
I'll send it.
Let's go.
I'll
Okay.
send it. Yeah.
All right, should we do Teach Me Something?
Yeah.
You
Wait,
think?
what was your last bonfire? I interrupted you.
I was gonna
Like
say
a sick story.
the last time we were on, I was thinking of shrooms and bonfire. The last time I was on shrooms at a bonfire, I almost killed all of us. I put a
Oh my god.
Topo Chico bottle in the fire, and we were all like looking at it to see what would happen.
Yeah.
And then Willie came out and was like, "Whoa, what are you guys doing? Like, get away from there!" And then we walked away, and 2 seconds later, it exploded and glass shards shot like all over the lawn.
I was picking up glass shards 6 feet from the fire pit the next morning.
I would never think it would just explode like that.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
And that happened to one of Liam's buddies, and it scarred his face permanently.
Oh shit.
So apparently, it is a common experiment that guys are trying to do.
Yeah, well, yeah. How it's like how the
Top
lightning
Chico in
strike
the
twice.
fire.
Like, yeah, a full sealed like glass bottle into the fire.
I am shocked that you don't see a fire and think to do that. Honestly,
Yeah.
sorry you don't have childlike whimsy anymore. You don't want to figure out. You don't want to get to the
It's
bottom.
been all
of it.
snuffed out.
We're only
yeah.
on Earth once. We got to figure out all the stuff. We got to figure out what what happens to everything when it's in the fire.
You were almost barely on Earth once, but I hadn't fucking saved you.
Yes. All right. Should we? Oh wait, we got
No,
good,
that incident. I mean.
Oh yes.
we got good hang name or bad hang name. I'm going to tell you a name. We're going to just generalize about these people and try and figure out if they would be a good person to hang out with or a bad person.
All right.
Michael.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Good.
This didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. Back to the drawing board on segments. I was thinking
That
you guys
was it?
I don't know.
It really just says Michael. It just says Michael.
Well, because all right, hold on.
Oh, so we're supposed
So
to break it
Michael-
down? I thought you were gonna like rattle them all.
Well, because what I wanted to say was like maybe like Mikey. Mikey's a cool.
No.
name.
There's a guy that insists on going by Michael.
Okay, that's not. I mean, he insists on that.
I don't want. Yes.
All right. Well,
I'm trying to stir up some controversy here, guys.
Fuck anyone named Michael.
My new segment
80%
fell
of
flat on
people.
its face. All right, let's move on to the better segments. Welcome back to Teach Me Something.
Come on.
Mine is from our good friend Jonathan Miller. He posted this the other day, and it made me happy. Mr. Rogers, we went to the same college, Harvard of the South. No big deal. And I just want to talk about all the different things that he's done that made him a really good guy. In 1969, when black Americans were still prevented from swimming alongside white people, Mr. Rogers took a stand against racial inequality when he invited Officer Clemens to join him for a moment in the pool, which he kind of half-assed. They just put their feet.
What?
They just put their.
Who's Officer Clemens?
Oh yeah, I guess I said that like we all know him. He was just a local guy, a local police
black
officer,
guy?
local black guy.
he just opened the door
what,
of
man?
the
He's-
studio and said, Get in here.
Hey, Clemens, come
You want
on.
to dip your toes in and end racism with
Get
me?
in here, roll up your pants, put your ankle. Let's get ankles deep together. And then he came back on in 1993, which I feel like by the 90s that was already fine. Like he was like, "It's guys, look, I'm doing it again."
Oh, he did it again.
Oh, he did it twice?
Yeah, and they're like, "Hey, that was like Michael Jordan."
He did it with a Russian guy in 1993.
the Bulls won the finals the year he did this. Like, I feel like we'd already gotten past the whole race thing. But I thought that was a cool fact.
Yeah.
Nice
Shout
guy.
out Officer Clemens. We gotta get him on the pod.
And then I was talking to my dad, and I was like, "Yeah, Mr. Rogers is this like cool guy who went to Rollins, whatever." And I thought he was like a normal, like one of us guys. They showed me the house that his dad bought for him when he was at Rollins. He lived in like a mansion when he was there. So I guess it's pretty easy to be a nice guy when you're at Trustafarian.
I always thought something bad was going to come out about him.
I did too.
I just like, I don't know,
kinda
there's
thought
something
something
about
bad.
it.
I don't trust a guy in a cardigan.
And he's like, I don't know. He's like talking to
still could.
kids directly. There's something weird about that.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
like the
also-
Cosby
Mr.
thing.
Rogers can't. Someone
Cosby went to my school.
Really?
Really? That's crazy.
That's my alumni.
No way.
Yeah. And
Well,
he would
where'd you go?
donate.
You were right, Mr. Or you weren't right, but other people are thinking about
Has
it.
he been canceled
Has
yet?
Mr. Rogers been
From
canceled
the
yet?
grave?
Yeah.
Has he been canceled yet?
Yeah, this is it's getting too far in this society.
Let's cancel him. I think you shouldn't wear shoes, and you shouldn't wear shoes inside, even if they're just your inside shoes. You should come in, take his outside shoes off, and put on inside shoes.
Oh.
Not weird.
I guess it's fine.
I guess there's nothing wrong with being
It's a little
OCD.
psycho. It's a little psycho. I would hate it. My buddy, this happened about 6 months after college graduation. One of my buddies instituted a no shoes in the house rule at his post grad house.
Is he Japanese?
No, it's Ben.
That's
Fabus.
weird then.
You know Ben.
I love Ben Fibus.
My dad used to do plumbing at people's houses, and they'd say, "Sir, can you please take your shoes off?" He's like, "I'm wearing steel toe boots because I'm doing work."
He's
Yeah.
like, you took a giant monster shit. You want me to clean it up, and now
Should've
you
thought
want
about that
me,
before
now
you
you want me
went
to
Well,
take
have
my
my
Red Wings
toesies
off?
out?
Yeah.
down on me. My toesies out or on your fucking shitty little
Are you
toilet.
kidding me?
No, but that was too, for me, it was too soon after graduation. You got to be like 5 years out or like live with like a.
I don't wear shoes in the
girlfriend or
house.
something.
Yeah. That's got to be a ladies' rule.
No shoes in the house 6 months after you graduate.
There shouldn't be a rule, but it should be implied.
Yeah.
Like I don't wear shoes in the house.
But you wouldn't like stop someone coming in, would you?
No, not
Even
at all.
now we're a few years out. Even now is acceptable.
I was like the funniest shit about high school parties was like someone's parents would be out of town and like a bunch of kids trekking in the snow, but like it's still someone's parents' house, so there's just a pile of shoes at the door.
Yeah.
Everyone has the same shoes. You're like, all right, which bean boots are mine?
That's so mean.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I was in South Carolina. It's not relatable at all.
All right, come on, it's a relatable
No,
story.
that's
You know-
relatable to me.
You know when you're done partying with 16-year-olds and you need to find your bean boots,
And you're trying to, and then you called the moose to ride home, but he hasn't showed up yet.
I haven't stopped partying with 16-year-olds. I'll tell you.
come
that.
on.
Those
They
fuckers
like,
can
Mr.
drink.
Still make me
Mr.
take my
Rogers.
shoes off. It was me, dude. Killer night last night. It was me, Mr. Rogers, Ryan from my econ class. It was fucking killer. We burnt the city to the ground.
Ooh, I hate that. But that's probably made a really annoying noise for.
Sure, do it again. Cool.
Fuck you.
You just bumped up.
the bad boy at podcasting.
Teach us something, somebody.
Okay, I got one.
Please.
I saw a tweet today that an ex.
You're gonna love this next
Sorry.
part.
You're gonna love this next.
Sorry, next of mine.
I saw an ex.
So I was tweeting at my ex.
So my ex was tweeting about the scrambled eggs. No, the Wyoming is only 3 states away from North Carolina. Like there's 3 states that touch.
That's not true.
Look up a map of the Americas, or just the U.S. is fine.
It's 3 states, but it's on the other side of the country.
There's 3. You can go from only through 3 states from North Carolina to Wyoming. Look, ready?
Oh, he's got to say his pointer.
Tennessee, up to Missouri, into Nebraska, Wyoming.
Christ have mercy.
How crazy is that?
I don't like it.
It goes Tennessee, Missouri, Nebraska.
In my defense, I was thinking about Montana, if that helps.
That'd be one more. Yeah.
That's where I always think it is too.
Yeah.
I've never been to Wyoming.
I can't say I have either.
Grace, you want to teach us something?
This is the one that I didn't particularly
There we
prep
go.
for.
That's fine.
And
Save time
I
anyways.
thought my Chill Silverstein would suffice.
Oh, yeah, that counts.
Okay.
Yeah, Johnny
Yes,
Cash.
that does count.
Johnny Cash wrote that book.
All right, should we do this
he
guy?
wrote.
I was like, I don't know anything. I was trying to do it hungover when I woke up this morning. I was like,
Do I know
what
anything?
do I know?
Sometimes I
about-
am. Yeah, when trying to come up with it, I'm like just googling like facts. Like,
I
lot
know
of
my
mine have been,
frontal lobe didn't develop.
A lot of mine have been like ChatGPT, like craziest pirate story ever, and then it'll tell me what I know. I'm like crazier, make it crazier.
less crazy, less crazy, less crazy, less crazy. I'm freaking out.
Censored.
Dial it
Censored.
back, dial it back.
All right, Andrew, I airdropped mine to you. This is my guy that rocks. I can't remember what it is. Andrew, pause this immediately, and I mean immediately.
Everyone see us here. Ask him any football team and he'll tell you the stadium. Go. Ask him a team.
What team?
No, you ask him a team.
You tell him a team and he'll tell you the football ground. What stadium is it?
No, you tell him the
This is
team
what we sound like.
and he'll tell you the stadium.
Celtic?
Right, go. Give him a harder one.
Give him an
now.
R team. Our team.
Give him a harder one. Now.
Anfield.
I don't even remember putting that in there. That is very funny though.
That is hysterical.
I was on fire when I found that. I guess.
You were red hot.
All right,
I guess
ask him a team. What team?
And then he said Anfield, which I think is a field.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
What would your stadium be sponsored by?
Highest bidder, man.
Yeah,
Milk.
Milk Stadium.
Milk from the
Just 2% in
no, the
general.
cookies though. We got those cookies yesterday from Milk Bar.
Oh, Milk Bar.
So good.
They are good.
Nothing bunt cake. Have you had that shit?
Bundt cake?
I had my
Yeah.
first bunt cake yesterday.
How was that? That sounds fancy.
Unreal. We have some out there.
fuck
It's
yeah.
so fucking good.
I'm gonna
It's
get
our
out
boss's
there.
birthday.
All
Right,
let's-
Andrew?
Ready?
Oh, okay. Fuck me.
Sorry. What'd you
Do
say?
you like bunt cake?
Oh, I love it.
Okay. How fucking hard was that?
Do you guys like Bunt the DJ?
No.
Yeah.
Or I don't know.
I don't
I've
really
never
like-
heard of it.
Well, so one
That
time
kind
I
of
was like,
music.
oh, I'm gonna go film a video with this kid Bunt. Like he just goes by Cake. I'm like, yeah, I guess so. He's like European. I don't know. Bad story.
He goes by Cake.
this?
You're gonna love my buddy. He goes by Cake. He's good. You're gonna love my buddy, but you have to call him Cake.
My dream.
All right. This is a video that made me laugh.
No, I done passed by 47 and I done seen this mural up a million or many a days. But I'm gonna tell you that they got a whole bunch of famous people up here. But I'm gonna tell you right now, who the fuck is Reggie? I'm just asking, who the fuck is Reggie? They ain't give him no last name. Everybody got last names. B.B. King, Albanita Walker. They even got Elvis Presley last name, and they got a nigga named Reggie just at the bottom. Man, what the hell?
Who is that?
He's next to George Washington.
Or he like there was just some like guy walking by and he saw an open spot. Was like, I got time. Painted himself.
Like they forgot about Reggie.
Come on, man.
Whoa.
Reggie.
I live right.
I'm the backbone of this economy.
Damn, it looks like there's a real answer. That's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, we can cut.
Why'd you
this.
Google hashtag?
Hashtag.
This is like my mom
he's
trying to use a
trending.
computer. Hashtag.
Our usual producer Lauren is like the worst typer in the world. And
It's
if you like put any
infuriating.
pressure on her, she'll like fuck up. So she'll be like she would have done like D $R3D. Like she just like goes off the rails.
All right, shout out Reggie.
Let's go, Reggie. Celebrating the legacy of Reggie.
So feels like they don't even know who he is. We just know we're celebrating his legacy. All right,
All I can
All
think of what other Reggies do you know?
Reggie
Uh,
Like
Watts.
Bush.
Bush.
My sister wanted to name our cat Reggie, and that got shot down pretty quickly.
That'd be a good name.
I didn't like it. It feels like there's like a grown man walking around the house.
Yeah.
You seen Reggie?
Yeah, that is
He's
kind
a
of
local
funny.
legend,
Yeah.
that guy.
Grace, do you
Reggie.
have a This Guy Rocks?
This guy rocks. This guy rocks. This guy rocks, you know?
This guy rocks today. Hey, hey.
As you guys know that you're so much better at this than I'll go.
We just did it.
I missed
That was the
She's like, come on, man. This is their sixth most popular
videos.
segment.
Oh yeah, okay.
come on. This is their sixth most popular.
Come on, man. You came on as a guest and we gave you 18 assignments to do before us. And you forgot one of them?
I hate when guests do this. They're like, "What? I didn't know everything that you do on your show. I'm being so rude right now."
We're the only podcast with like
homework, like
high
significant
school
homework.
AP stats.
If you
level
don't have
homework.
homework,
No, I have one for something else, and I'll do this.
all right, cool.
Okay.
She's fuming right now. She's so mad.
You're fucking up my favorite. I'm not listening to this one.
Oh, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Grace, you get it.
I was just pulling your chain.
Just yanking your chain.
Yeah, I
man.
got.
Can a vegetarian eat animal crackers?
Good question.
Speaking of animals, you ever pour glue on a bird? Of course not. I haven't either. There's no reason. I just like to check. A cat
Check
will
what?
blink when struck with a hammer. And it's bad luck killing your dog with a cooking spoon. A wooden cooking spoon.
You dare.
He's cooking.
This is like
That was well done.
Yeah.
this is like
You were playing dumb. You knew. You knew you had something locked and loaded. That was great.
it's like when you're at a stoplight and you can't get your window up in time before the homeless guy like gets to you. And you're like, all right, I guess I gotta just hear him out. It's bad, you know, it's bad luck to kill your dog with a cookie spoon. What is a cookie spoon?
A wooden cooking
A
spoon.
wooden cookie spoon.
cooking spoon.
I heard the same thing.
You heard cookie.
I heard cookie spoon.
Why are you on his side? He's like, what, man? He said he
All
was
right,
He
all
said
right, fine. I'll admit it.
day.
This is actually my buddy.
He said
I
it
kind of feel bad
clear
making
as
fun of
day.
him.
This is boy Chase.
We hang out. Yes, Chase. And yeah, we pour glue on a few
Yeah.
birds.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Your colleagues asked me to pick a cracker of today. That would have been my cracker of the day.
Oh, let's go.
That's the cracker.
Wait, do
All
it.
right, you can do it again.
Do it again.
Ours will come out first.
Do it again, and
Actually, you don't know if that's true.
and pretend like it's the first time you've seen.
I mean, I got a shitload of crackers on my
Yeah.
phone, so I'll be all
this
right.
is right up Liam's alley. What was I gonna say? Oh, I like the
whole
like talking
charcuterie board.
He's like, you ever pour glue on a bird? Yeah, me neither, man. It feels
I
like
just
you,
like to check.
feels like you. I'm gonna
You
go
didn't
out
let
on a
me
limb
answer.
here and say, yeah, speak for yourself, man. I have.
This guy would be throwing shit into a fire with you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
exactly.
guy.
I'm worried. He's coming to the cookout.
428 Chase 2, because 428 Chase was already taken. Or he got locked. He got,
427 Chase was taken.
he got locked out of the first one. All right, Grace, you're the guest, so you get to pick. Would you like to do sayings that don't exist first, or Boston suburbs that don't exist first?
I think we're all geared up for this Boston
Let's do
suburbs.
it.
Let's get it going.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right, these are Boston suburbs that don't exist. You want to start?
Yeah. I got to read it off my phone.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay. Number 1, Packyville.
Like that?
Yep.
Or no, we go.
Oh, my apologies.
It's okay, it's
I
okay,
got
it's
so
okay,
greedy.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Just would have been a whole thing.
Sorry.
We've all been to Peabody.
Yep.
Have you been to the slightly stinkier poop body?
Yep. Poop buddy. I've got.
so stupid.
This is what I'm
I'm
excited
such a
about.
moron.
Spread them. But it's like spread ham. Spread them.
Spread them.
Hey, you're going to spread them.
Yeah, they got the.
They got a
best
carnival in
strip club.
town.
Yeah, you gotta go to spread them, man.
I was conceived in spread them.
This one is a combination of things, but it flows off the tongue real good as someone from Boston. Munchowder.
I like that. Munch out.
It's like Manchester, but
Yeah.
but like it's munches and chowder.
Yeah,
I
love
love
that.
Chester Arthur, like the president, but it's
I've got clench 'em.
That's good, man.
fuck.
I got this one. You know South Day, of course.
course.
We
Yeah,
talked
yeah.
about it already. So this is south of South Day.
Yep.
Okay.
Which is Dublin proper.
I like that.
Sikkim. It's really confusing for like police dogs and like guard dogs or whatever.
Inster, but it's spelled like incester.
Well done, guys.
Yesterday, I kind of had a lot of these in my back pocket, and I was like, "Can we do this?" And you're like, "I don't totally get it." I was like, "I need you to." Do it.
I got a bonus one.
Oh, hit me.
No bussing.
Yeah.
No fuss. I love it. All right, those are Boston suburbs.
Clench 'em is my favorite.
Spread 'em,
was
clench 'em.
All right, these are more sayings that don't exist.
All right, I've got getting road.
Getting roadhead.
Getting road rage
Just-
head.
Road
Oh,
rage.
getting rage head.
Road rage. Road rage.
Feels awesome. Get out. I'm trying to merge.
Oh fuck! I'm about to merge. Okay, sorry. Getting road rage in the right lane.
Yeah.
All right? You know what I mean? You're not putting yourself in the best position to succeed, and then you're getting frustrated when it doesn't happen.
Yes, that's great.
Grace?
I like going this way.
All right, we'll go this way. You can only get so close to the heater before it burns you.
Yep.
Too much of a good thing is going to lead to you getting hurt.
Damn right.
I love when you guys do these. I did really good. So I wrote mine when I was drunk.
Yeah, same. Great.
I actually just said them out loud, and and my sister was my typewriter.
Yeah, perfect.
So you know,
She looks nervous right now.
don't bring out the nunchucks unless you want to get twisted.
Yes, come on.
Because you know you want to fight fire. You know, I don't want to use another saying, but you don't want to get aggressive without
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
because you're gonna get twisted.
Just because you see a wave don't mean you got to surf it.
Ooh,
Wait for the right opportunity. Don't pounce on the first thing that comes at you.
I
That's
think
great.
that's in a beach house somewhere.
Yeah.
It might be on the wall of
Yeah.
my house.
Some mom in the Outer Banks is like, I already said that. I said that.
I got it tattooed on my lower back.
I made it at pottery class. I got drowning in the shallow end. It's either you're not seeing an easy way out of like a sticky situation, or you're making things worse in your mind than they actually are.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a beautiful thing.
A parked car don't pay the meter.
Ooh.
Keep moving. All right.
on moving.
If you get too complacent, it'll hurt you.
That's fantastic.
Good. You can code switch any color.
Yes.
Yeah. Sold.
That's great. The plane feels slower at the top. When you start doing better, it's hard to see that you're still making good progress. You
Yes.
know, when you're up in a
Yeah,
plane, it like
yeah.
looks like you're going slow.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. I never understand that actually when I'm in an airplane.
I have no matter how far you get out of the radius, the bar will still keep a tab.
Yes, that's good.
That's a good
That
one.
is a good one. It's a
Wait,
very
that
good
makes
one.
yeah, you can run away.
You know, you can run away, but you know,
You can leave the bar, but you still have a tab.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't have to add the radius. I was like, I know that word. I was saying,
know-
I'm like this.
I know
So
what it
maybe
means.
you can do circumference, or am I getting greedy?
I got a bonus one. Flossing with barbed wire.
I feel like you did that. Maybe,
All right,
maybe
did
I'm
that
tripping.
one?
I'm
I'm glad it's a bonus one.
That's a good one. Though. That's good.
All right. We are going to wrap up with Rusty's songs of the day, or song of the day. Today I got Bless the Telephone by Lobby Sifre. It's a very short song, but it's basically about, you know, when your partner goes to work and you miss them and how much you love the moment when they call you and you get to hear their voice. So
Relatable.
I will add that to the playlist and you can go listen.
You work for like an hour a day, right?
Yes.
Just making sure.
Yes. Grace, do you want to plug anything before we wrap
Yeah,
up?
where can people find
Where
you?
can people
We've
find you?
got,
What are you up to?
We got a podcast of my own where I play a talk show host. It's I'm figuring it out.
Yeah.
And so you guys can watch me figure that out. It's it'll get better. And then
Let me tell you, you are quite the salesman.
I know. I'm just being honest, man.
I think
And now
it's great.
people are like, "Is it that bad? I gotta check it
great.
out." You know.
No, it's
And
awesome.
then I'm on tour right now, so if you could pop onto my social media, Grace K O'Malley, and come find me. I hate this part.
Are you doing shows in LA?
Me and Liam are gonna go down and do
you're
La
gonna send
Jolla.
you-
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be sick.
Pumped.
Well, thank you for coming. This
Thanks
was
for
really
having me,
fun.
boys.
great.
Yeah,
This was
yeah.
great. And my sister's Make a Wish came true. It was
There
great.
you go.
Yeah. Do you want to come say hi?
Come say hi.
Yeah. You can sit next to Grace.
Come here, girl.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
All right. We love you guys. Have a great
Wait,
rest
one more.
of...
Whose personality are you stealing?
Oh, yeah. We try and figure out whose personality we're going to steal for the rest of the week. I'm going to go... Or Grace, do you have one? Or Willy? Anybody but me? Well, I think of mine.
Secretariat.
Interesting.
I don't even know if he's real, right?
Secretariat? He's like the Jordan of horses.
Duh.
The Jordan of
He's
horses.
the Jordan of horses. I'm going to steal
because of the
Andrew's
Derby party.
personality because
Yeah,
I'm going to... You bring a very positive attitude everywhere, Andrew, and I'm gonna, and he's been giving me snacks.
Yeah,
You got
that's
snacks?
true. That's true. I do
Just
have
for
snacks. Yeah.
Cool.
I think I'm gonna go with Mr. Robin Hood.
There we go.
Mr. Rogers.
Oh, I was going to steal from the rich and give to the poor.
No, Mr.
We were both
Rogers.
like on board too. We were like, yes, finally, somebody.
Hell
No,
yeah.
I'm going Mr. Rogers. I'm trying to I'm trying to make people feel weird about me, even though I'm just being good.
Yes.
I think we do that pretty well. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Burger King mascot.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. I love it. Okay, guys, have a great rest of your Wednesday. Have a great rest of your week. Get crazy on the weekend, and we'll see you bright and early on Monday. Grace, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me, boys.
Thank you, guys.
Great stuff.
All right, that was great.